Hi! I'm Faloola, Merryperryweather as always, and today we have two very special guests. Two vampires. So vampires, they live in Pennsylvania. Is that right? Transylvania? Somethingvania. And these are straight from there. God, what is it? Honestly, it's kind of driving me crazy.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, okay. Romania! No, that's right.
It is Romania.
It is?
Yeah.
It's Romania. Are you sure?
Well, you got Transylvania from Pirates from Transylvania, which is a play on it.
Pennsylvania! I know, but Romania is like the dragons in Harry Potter.
Oh, yeah.
Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, are you sure?
Yes.
Positive, Phil.
Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Phil?
Well, Phil seems to think that it's Pennsylvania. So we will have two very nice guests from Pennsylvania. Count Dracula and Count Dracula's cousin. So let's welcome them out to my set, Count Dracula and Count Dracula's cousin. Hi everybody. Would you I'll just get it. Oh my god.
You clearly don't have enough chairs.
I'm very sorry. Oh my gosh, we usually don't have two guests at the same time. This is a very good treat. So, why don't you introduce yourselves?
I am Count Dracula.
And Joe. It's Kevin. Okay, so Count Dracula and Joe. Count Dracula and Joe come from...
Pennsylvania.
Nova Scotia.
Pennsylvania.
Oh, sorry.
Pennsylvania and apparently Pennsylvania. Give on Count Dracula, I know you're a little bit hungry, but we have some animals in the back for you to eat, alright? Or you can even eat Phil. He won't mind.
I'm not a queer like Edward Cullen as they call him.
A what?
I'm not a queer.
Oh my god, there's someone at the studio door. We'll be right back after this break. Sorry for the disturbance, but Joe's grandfather called. It's his birthday today, so it's alright. But we move on closer. So today what we're going to be doing is doing a vampire test.
Okay.
So the vampire test, we will be doing things that vampires like and don't like, and you'll see, alright? So, our first test is the cross. Oh, that's so pretty! One strike for Joe. The next test is the garlic. Oh, I love. Right, but. The next test is the random drape. Clearly they don't mind that. The next test is the holy water. Good. Oh, on my nose! That smells good. No. Well, Count Dracula is, but Joe likes it.
It's very smelly good. But, I don't like.
We're not going to have a scientist come in.
Oh my god, guys. Oh.
And explain the procedure of the tests of vampires right after the break. Hi. We're back, and I didn't want to go on a stage so that Dr. Elsie will not have to have me move. So please welcome Dr. Elsie and she will take the interview from here. Hi, I'm Dr. Elsie, and I'm a scientist as well, and I wanted to differentiate the difference between vampires. So I had Faloola, Merryperryweather, conduct a little interview with Count Dracula and Count Dracula's cousin Joe. So, I'd like to have Count Dracula come out first, and we'll talk to him about his little experiences with the test that Faloola Merryperryweather did. So, Count Dracula, how did you find the holy water?
It's been so long and now I have to have a band-aid on my
You
face
didn't
and I am
like
horribly looking.
You didn't like it at all?
It's horrible.
That's a check mark, because vampires, they don't like holy water. And what about the cross?
The cross is a sign of goodness and the goodness is horrible. I couldn't look at it ever.
So Count Dracula is very evil. That is another sign of a vampire. And what about the draping? Did you find anything weird about that? No. What about the garlic?
The garlic's horrible smelling. It represents spice, but we like bitter.
They like bitter. That's another sign of a vampire. The draping was actually a test to see if they were just acting. So, I determined and come to the conclusion that Count Dracula is in fact a vampire. Now, we will
I could have
speak
told you that myself.
to Count Dracula's cousin, Joe. Joe, come on out. You can go off stage now. Thank you so very much for the interview.
I love you, Uncle.
That's your cousin. That's all right, dearie. We make mistakes sometimes. I once thought that my uncle was my cousin. So, you never got the draping done, did you?
No.
No, you didn't? Okay. That was my final test that I know that Faloola Merryperryweather was not able to do because we ran out of time. So, I'm going to ask you just a few questions about what the test that Faloola Merryperryweather did. Now, the first test was the cross. What did you think about that?
You go get, the little girl on this cross. It's very cute.
It's a beautiful cross. You can get it at a Hallmark for $99.95. And what about the holy water?
You know what? It kind of smelled good, but the way it got up my nose, it tickled. But
Why don't I spray it over here and you can just see what it smells like.
Okay.
And describe it to the viewers at home. Ready?
well, it's like a fruity, but not really. I don't know. It's an interesting smell.
Okay. The other test that we did was the garlic. Now, what did you think about the garlic? I actually have some left over for you.
I don't preferably like garlic in my stuff. Spices, very good spices. I love spices. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for the interview, and we'll have her back on in a few him back on in a few minutes. So, sometimes when there is a vampire who believes that they are a vampire, if we tell them that they're not a vampire, they get very upset. So, audience, I need you to do me a big, big, big favor. I want you to send positive brain vibes to Joe and help me to convince him that he is not a vampire. Can you do that at home? Yes? All right, Joe, come on back out. Right on your chair. All right. So, if everyone, positive brain energies. Positive brain energies. Positive brain energies. Joe, dear, you love the cross. You hate being draped. You like garlic. You don't prefer it, but you like it. And you like holy water a lot. Dear, liking a cross, holy water, and garlic are signs of not being a vampire. Being draped was a trick to make you, for us to see if you minded it, because a real vampire wouldn't mind it. Positive brain energy, positive brain energy. Also, the fact that your name is Joe signifies that you are not a real vampire.
My mother named me that.
And also your accent. And you're actually not from Pennsylvania. You're from Nova Scotia. So, dear, I'm very sorry to tell you, you're just not a real vampire. So I'm just going to take off your wings because they're fake, everybody. Positive brain energy. Positive brain energy. You're not a vampire. How are you feeling about that? This is not a laughing matter.
Well, actually, I'm kind of relieved because being a
vampire is
stressful.
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 Why would that be stressful? Why is it stressful to be a vampire?
It's very stressful because you have
Positive brain energy. Positive brain energy.
I'm feeling my brain's cramped. It feels positive. Why is my brain feeling positive?
Because you're getting positive brain energy. Positive brain energy. Positive brain energy. Positive brain energy. So continue. It's stressful because...
I guess because there's so much pressure to dislike and like things. I think that's why I forgot my acting skills.
Yes, and it's hard being an actor and actress sometimes. That's perfectly okay. So, thank you so much for joining our show, and we hope that your cousin and your uncle will be okay with you not being a real vampire.
I can suck your blood now.
Are you really related?
No,
Really?
I don't think so. I think I found him on the streets in Pennsylvania.
Okay, dear. Well, good luck. Write letters. Thank you very much, and Faloola will be back in a moment. And this concludes our episode of Faloola Merryperryweather. Tune in next week for questions and answers with Faloola. Bye.